look at the 76ers starting group. George in the front court alongside Martin. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. And it's Embiid in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Suns, the forwards, Allen and Durant. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Clock at 6. Maxey passes to Embiid. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
And Booker kicks to Beal. Booker against Maxey. The turnaround. No good from Booker.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
George dishes to Embiid. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And with the score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for it.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Maxey. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. Pass to KD. Over Martin. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Outside for George. Back to Maxey. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by Allen. Suns trail by 3. And stolen by Maxey. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside for George. Drills it from outside.
And this is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
Now here's Beal. KD finds Booker. Back to KD. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for Booker. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. And yes, it's good.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Maxey against Jones. There's the screen. Left side, George. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Suns trail by 4. And Beal kicks to KD. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Durant's got 7 points in the game. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Maxey with it. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Lets it go from deep. And Jones pulls it down.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
KD passes to Allen. Oubre against Beal. Pass to Nurkic. KD on the wing. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Now Maxey. Over Jones. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Jackson is out there with Lowry. And there's Embiid. Then it's Martin. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Dunn finds Booker. Over Jackson. Booker, no good. So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men.
And he knocks down the first one. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
The 76ers making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. The 76ers leading. Embiid with the screen on Jones. They get a hand on it. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for Dunn. Philadelphia also making some changes. Martin comes in for Yabusele. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Edwards. Stolen by O'Neal. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic not holding back at all on that finish.
The 76ers trailed by 3. Oubre outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Booker with it. Lowry picks him up. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Puts up a 3. That shot misses. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Lowry against Jones. Martin. Lowry kicks to Embiid. Second chance shot. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, the 7-foot Nurkic sending it back.
Here's Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Phoenix making some changes. KD's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Devin Booker. Philadelphia also making some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. George comes in for Reggie Jackson. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time. Now, here's George. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's Jones on the way. He's covered by Maxey. Jones, the pass to Beal. Here's Nurkic. The rebound by Yabusele.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here's George. Pass to Yabusele. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the 76ers lead by 1. Here is Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Two on the clock, and that one, good. Durant's got 11 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Suns on top. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. Hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. Hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
For as bad as they've been inside, I can't believe it's this close. I hope coach is letting them know. No points in the paint.
And that's all for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. And it's Booker in at point guard. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Maxey finds Embiid. Outside for Martin. 5 on the clock. George with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And coming in as a floor-spacing two-guard. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assist. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Kept alive. Back to Allen. There's Beal with the three. Offensive rebound. 90 seconds now into the second half. In the corner, it's Martin. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
You and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Suns. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nurkic dishes to KD. Booker on. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Huge slam from Booker. He really gets up off these drives.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. Oubre finds Embiid. Outside Lowry. Another miss by Philadelphia. Suns lead by 4. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Maxey kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Maxey. Shoots over Beal. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Suns 5th.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Chalk up 2 there.
To me, the passing of Durant, that's what separates him from other superstars. KD's willing to move the ball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Maxey passes to Embiid. to Maxey. 18 feet out. Embiid, no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nurkic a screen on Lowry. And Booker kicks to KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Shoots from 8. Embiid, no good. And here's Booker. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3/10 quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Lowry out there with Jackson. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at power forward. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Philadelphia.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 1, Kenyon Martin.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid punches it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. The 76ers making a switch here. Oubre's checked in.
17 foul. 76ers substitution. Number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr.
And so here is Philadelphia. Lowry, good.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Some changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant comes in for Dunn, and Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. The Suns leading. Booker outside. Over Lowry. No good from Booker. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way and finished up by KD.
Running the floor, Durant pushes himself to get ahead of the defense.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Lowry dishes to Embiid. Fades and shoots. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Booker going to work inside.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The 76ers trail by 3. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. some changes here for the 76ers. Martin's checked in for Yabusele. Paul George comes in for Jackson. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Martin, the pass to Oubre. O'Neal against George. Just 5 to shoot. Maxey, Martin for 3, and Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Clock at 2. George way outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Count the basket.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
Outside, Maxey takes it inside. Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Plumlee heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Goes up to the stripe. Rebound by the Suns. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Durant against Embiid. Durant kicks to Beal. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. A shot by KD. No good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Martin with it. Here's Maxey. And that one swishes right in.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
Suns leading by 5. Booker looking around. There's the triple. Tipped away. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. O'Neal dishes to Beal. Pass to Booker. That shot, no good. Good D by Embiid. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for O'Neal. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot's good by Durant.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Booker outside. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots at the line missing. 1 to go. And so he's able to pick up 2 of 3 from the line. And it's a 9-point ball game.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
And Allen launches it from deep. No good. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.